Today we're going to talk about consistency and why consistency is basically the only thing you need to be successful, nigga. Consistency is the only thing you need to succeed, you feel me? And I'm going to tell y'all my personal experience with consistency, bro. Consistency is the only reason that you know me, you know what I'm saying? If you figure me out before this channel, it's consistency, bro. We've been dropping every day on this channel. Eventually, this channel is going to grow. So you are a first pioneer of this channel, and you're going to see why consistency is going to pay off, bro. So let me tell y'all a story about consistency, man. I'm a YouTuber, Avery B on YouTube, man. At a certain point in time, bro, I was posting video every day. Them videos wasn't doing shit, but I was consistent as a motherfucker. It was a lot of people ahead of me, bro. A lot of people ahead of me, bro. But they stopped being consistent, and I just kept being consistent, and I just grew past them, man. Not saying it's a competition between nobody, bro, but consistency is gonna put you in them rooms that fucking talent is not, man. Hard work be talent, and y'all know that. But my personal experience with consistency, bro, I seen a lot of niggas, bro. I seen a lot of niggas with so much motherfucking talent, but lack that consistency gene, bro. That's why when anybody come up to me, AB, how you make it, bro? How you make it? What's your number one tip? What's your number one piece of advice? And I say consistency, and they look at me crazy like, give me some real shit, bro. That's the realest shit I can say, bro. You gotta stay consistent, bro. You know what I mean?
Everybody gets their chance. Look, everybody's gonna get their chance. Whether you play ball, whether you play football, whether you box, whether you wrestle, whether you fucking swim, whether you want to be the next fucking Michael Phelps, you want to be the next track star, you want to be the next.
If you know me, if anybody around me, they could tell you, bro. I don't give a how much money I get. I don't give a how big I end up being. I'm always gonna have the same hunger and mentality as I did before everything blew up.
I want to say this, right?
You feel me?
See, I truly believe this. He always tell you, I say this, when you put the work in, God gonna show you the way.
Yes.
See,
yes.
And like I just said, all of those YouTube videos you was doing, all of those failed skits that you was doing, you said, I had a bunch of, all of that was lining you up to get to where you was at.
That's exactly.
To find out, what do I do that the people love?
And you can't
and it just so happen to not be skits.
Yeah, and you can't. And I thought that was gonna be me.
Right.
People sit around and they pray and they ask God to get them to where they at, but they don't know that you gotta meet God halfway.
Yes.
That's how you get it done.
Yes.
You're not gonna just pray all day not doing nothing.
Yeah. Yes.
You gotta meet Him halfway. And then you feel me? You keep praying, you keep doing your thing, but you gotta be putting in that work. And when you meet Him halfway, bro, that shit gonna pay off. Bro, no cap.
I started
and when you get it, do not take it for granted. I don't see so much people get comfortable. Complacency is the most dangerous thing in the world. You can't get comfortable, bro. Once you get comfortable, you start losing yourself. You feel me? You start losing the hunger, you start losing the drive. Once you lose that, it's game over. It could be you. It could be you if you just get the f up, see what you wanna do. Tunnel vision. F the parties, f the distractions, f all that. Because when you get, bro, I'm telling you, bro, once you get your hands on where you want to be at, you gonna feel it. And once you get to be able to take off, and once you feel some traction, you gotta just keep going. You feel what I'm saying? All that gonna come after.
You need a good attitude in order to stay consistent. You need a good attitude. And I don't mean good as in positive. I mean good as in aggressive. You need a very assertive attitude about how you see your decisions and your actions. For example, if I was outside and a dude came up to me and like bumped my shoulder, depending on my attitude is how I'm gonna judge what like. Let's say dude bumped my shoulder and I just keep walking. Depending on my attitude is gonna choose my next decision, right? If my attitude is, hey man, what's your problem, dude? Whatever, I don't want to buy, like, whatever. It's not that, like, if my attitude is, it's not that big of a deal, then that's my attitude. My attitude is very nonchalant, it's laid back, it's just go with the, like, my attitude might be, it's not that big of a deal, right? That's my attitude. Or, excuse me, or my attitude is, you a bitch ass nigga, let him do that. Now my attitude is very, like, in general, whether it's a good attitude, a positive attitude, a negative attitude, your attitude is very assertive on your actions, bro. So when you talk about being consistent, the reason I'm consistent, because my attitude is very assertive. Like, my attitude will tell me, what the fuck are you doing? Get your ass up. Or my attitude will tell me, dog, don't let that slide. Like, don't just quit knowing you could do another rep. Or you could do 5 more reps. Why would you quit the set early? Or my attitude would tell me, You know you got more in you, so step it the fuck up,
bro.
Fucking guy that races cars and shit. If you want to design the best car, design the next phone, design the next big laptop, the next shoe, the next sock, the next pants, the next fucking hat, everybody's gonna get their turn, literally. And I want everybody to acquire this knowledge and acquire this hope. Everybody will get their turn. What you speak to the world and craving and ambition and wanting anything is the way to speak to the world. If you want something so bad and you speak it into power, you wish it into power, it's gonna happen. I'm firsthand, and I firsthand will tell you that.
God could bless you with everything you could have dreamed of: a house, internet, food, like all the most delicious foods, the fastest internet speeds, all the clothes you could have ever wanted, and you don't actually value it until you lose it. And then when it's gone, you start acting right. Yo, you shouldn't have to wait till the thing that you wanted your whole life. You shouldn't have to wait till it's all about to disappear for you to act right. You should be so grateful in all the things that you have that you've been acting right. You've been moving like you were grateful for it. Because there's, bro, like you start missing prayers. Like, bro, are you really grateful? Like, you dead ass. Why didn't you hit the prayer? Oh, I was too lazy.
Nothing worked. And I always say that. I'm sorry I'm about to get preachy on y'all, but that's what I always say. No matter how many times you stray away from God, God will never stray away from you. I keep my Bible open at all times.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm so blessed to be here, be in Dubai with my peoples and stuff like that, y'all. Really am blessed to be here, man. I'm really this is my last 3 days ever here, so I'm just gonna live it up. I just want y'all to really appreciate life for what it is. Make sure you travel with your friends. You believe in God. You keep God first. You can do whatever you want in this world. I promise you. Don't let anybody affect you and what you think, and do that weird shit you want to do, because people tell you you can't do that. They're gonna be the first people that tell you that, because they can't do it themselves. It's a mental thing. They projecting their insecurities onto you. So do what the fuck you want to do. Be young as hell. Take your time and make sure you don't need to see progress in the first month or 2 months or first year. Make sure you be able to do it no matter what. You're gonna see progress every single day, and you can do that, bro. Don't let nobody else tell you different. If I do it, you can do it too.
I always knew the answer to everything is raw action.
Yeah.
The answer to everything has always been raw action. My dad had a tweet about this. He said that raw action solves all. And he used to say this. I'll give you an example. If you're a farmer and you need rain for your crop and there's no rain, you can sit there and say there's no rain, we're all going to starve. Or you can stand up and do a rain dance. Now, will your rain dance work? Perhaps not. Perhaps the rain won't come. But I would argue that you're better off standing up doing that rain dance than just sitting there waiting to die. You have to do something. Raw action solves. So when I was broke, I was never like, I'm poor, what do I do? It was, I'm poor, I have to do something. If I was broke, I'd go for a run. That's why I was such a great fighter. If I was broke, I'd sit there and go, I'm actually poor. How do I make money? Dunno. Where can I get some cash? Dunno. What work can I do? Dunno. I'll just go for a run then. And I just go for 3 mile run.
I always think that there's two types of players who love to win and players who hate to lose. Which one are you?
I'm neither.
Meaning?
Meaning that, I play to figure things out. I play to learn something, right? Because I think if you play with a fear of failure, or you play with the will to win, or that.
Man, why is there so much people? You're not used to what? You're not used to. You know why people are with you right now? Because there's a natural vibe, man. And what you talking about? You're not used to it. By the way, get used to it. It's called progression. It's called an elevator that's going up.
Bro, it's gonna be trials and tribulations where it's gonna test you to stop right here. And what's gonna separate you from everybody else is, will you keep going or will you just stop?
Once I quit, I literally worked every single day for a year and a half straight. And even when I missed a day after that a year and a half straight, I felt like I fucking let myself down. And this, man, God is my witness. When I quit my 9-to-5 job, I only worked there for 28 days. I knew it wasn't for me. I quit my 9-to-5, and from the moment I stepped foot out there, when I walked out, I went a year and a half straight of working towards where I am now. And then when I missed a day, I felt sick. Like, damn, nigga, you ain't doing enough. Nigga, how the fuck you managed to miss today when you know what the fuck you working towards?
You can do whatever you want. The world is yours. And I'm telling the young cats of our generation, don't discriminate against anybody, because we're all one generation. And that's some important shit, yo. I mean, who would have thought a ghetto kid with gold teeth and French braids from the hood would be in Vogue and GQ on the same month, at the same time, about the same. And that's when you got to figure out what's right for you, you know what I mean? And, you know, just because that's my thing, you know, even if it is your thing, you know, figure it out, do what you got to do, you know. I did what I did, and I made it in a positive way, and I feel like anybody could do it, straight up.
Don't give up, because a year ago, I was finna quit this shit. Like, it was gonna be like a hobby instead of a passion, you know? Because, I mean, I feel like after a certain point in an artist, whether they want to admit it or not, if they're not seeing results, they're gonna start doubting themselves. But I'm glad I kept going, because look, now, like, shit's paying off. So I think the main advice I give myself is just to not give up and keep striving.
This is hard work. Chat, I got to bro, chat. I'm tired, bro. I'ma keep saying it over and over. I'm tired, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Never get tired, bro. Never get tired, chat. Never, ever. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. Y'all seen it happen here first. Word to my mother, you seen it happen here, day first.
You talk to people and they're content. They're like, oh, I'm happy with what I've got. I'm like, why? Because there's people who have a whole bunch more than you. And I was never content having a normal life. I wanted an exceptional life. I didn't want a normal car, a normal house, a normal girlfriend. I didn't want none of that. I was like, no, 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 no. There's dudes out here that have the best. Why do they deserve the best and I don't deserve the best? I really believe that. And this is something I've always had inside me. I just didn't understand why I couldn't have the best stuff.